Okay, it tells me that I'm live. Be sure to let me know if you can see me and hear me. As soon as I go live, mom and dad walk through, distract me. I'm at their house. You can see the giraffes. I am not the giraffe freak. That would be mom. So don't be sending me giraffes. Send them to mom. But I am at their house on the computer rather than on the phone. And she's in there listening to the live stream and I can hear it. So, Mom, turn the live stream down just a little bit because I'm hearing myself. Jovita, howdy. And I've got Amy at Living in Abundant Grace Homestead. I was going to wait just a minute and let some people come in. I see, well, there's people in here. Okay, Amy says she can hear me. Bland's Promised Land Ranch. Howdy. Making dinner and listening. You need to make some grapes with some ranch dressing. 49 more. Hello. Yeah, Mom, that's better. I could hear myself, and that is very distracting. It gets in the way of the voices in my head. Diane McMahon's in here. Grapes and ranch. Paula Torrens. I hope I said that right. Debbie's in here. Hi from Kansas City. I ordered one of your t-shirts. I guess it's what that's supposed to say. Thank you. Out and about with Dave and Daisy. $20 super chat. The Lorie lunch bunch fun. That's what I need is more lunch. I'm going to like it. That's so cool how you can like those now. Thank you, Dave. Won't let me like it. How come I can't like it? It gives me the option. So we are pre-eclipse. What do you think happened after I almost made a poll. What do you think happened during and after the eclipse? Do you guys think it'll be as big of an event as some people think it might be? I don't know what to think. I know that things are happening quickly. It seems to be like, one thing right after another. Things are really things are moving quickly, faster, snowballing, just building on top of each other. But will this particular event bring anything worth noting? I was in my, let's see, should I say how old I was? I remember Y2K, and it was a big hype and nothing happened. But the difference in this and Y2K is this is out of man's control completely. This is an event that only God can control. Some of the concern that they are having, though, is from other nations that have come over here since we don't have borders. So let's see what's going on. Smash the thumbs up, y'all. Thank you, Jovita. That's what you're there for. That's why Jovita's wearing a wrench, because she's good like that. Supposed to say t-shirt. Okay. Thank you, Debbie. Didn't get it. Here in Scotland. Oh, you don't get the eclipse over there. No, it is across America, across the United States, and into Mexico. R&W Farmstead, hello. Bland's Promised Land Ranch. It's going to be cloudy here, but we're having a massive amount of people in my area because we're in totality. Yeah. So Northwest Arkansas is as well. And so it's going to be pretty crowded. It's not, so I'm in Oklahoma, I'm in Northeast Oklahoma and Northwest Arkansas. I work over there. I've got family there, and it's going to, the way I think it's going to be like 98%. It's not like totality, but it's pretty close to it, is my understanding. Austin is supposed to be a primary for watching the eclipse. Hopefully to drop my link. Oh, speaking of links, I put the affiliate link up above. I pinned it. It is for Jace Medical. Jace Medical offers an emergency supply of antibiotics as well as your daily chronic medications. They also offer other things like I know they offer EpiPens. That would be like an add-on. So if you buy a Jace case, or if you bought some of your regular medications, then you could add some other things like ivermectin or EpiPens or things like that. Worth checking out. I think everybody ought to have one. It is an affiliate link. I do get a commission for it. Got to make that clear. But at the same time, we all, my parents have them. I have them. My aunt. I think everyone should, if you can. Now, it's not expensive. Well, I guess that depends on who you are. Insurance doesn't cover it. You have to pay cash for it. That's what I should probably say. Lorie Carp, hello. Drops. Where's Drops? Drops, Family Garden. You're right over the path in Arkansas, so avoiding going out this weekend. So yeah, I probably will not. Going to work Monday is optional. And so I'll probably stay home. I might go in early and then come home. I don't know. I just can't make up my mind. Probably should just stay home, because that's what I like to do, is stay home. Broke Cowgirl Homestead. Cindy Graham, right in the path over Ohio. Going to stay in and take my nap. What will be in God's hands. Exactly. I say exactly, but I kind of freak out over things too. Anyway, even though that I know He's in control. He's my God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God that created all things. He's my God, and I still kind of freak out a little bit. But that's my problem, my bad. Hello from South Carolina. Hello, Olivia. Jovita's just going to go about her usual routine. So there are a lot of, there's a lot of course, you see, do I go there? You see a lot of preachers and prophets and all that say things. Some of them say that something's going to happen. Some of them say, not so much, but it is a sign in the heavens. So it's something that we should be watching. But then you also have like the government bringing in the National Guard and giving us warnings and stuff like that. That, along with that it's in the sky, is a little disturbing. I'm not too worried about it, but I'm definitely watching, waiting, and seeing if anything happens. But what I was saying with the Y2K, when that hit, we were all waiting, staying up till midnight to see when the clocks rolled over, when all the lights go out, would the cars run and all that. And I had more beef stew we threw beef stew away. Like I had cans of beef stew and Vienna sausages and things stocked up, and it didn't do anything. Lights were still on after midnight, and everybody went to bed. The next day was back to normal, except everybody got tired of beef stew. They say it every time though, so it makes me doubt it all. Who, Paula? Who are we talking about? The now on the eclipses, I mean, like, the government doesn't always kind of give us warnings. Do they? I don't remember them kind of warning us during an eclipse. Where is the National Guard going to be? I don't know. There are a lot of places, a lot of states calling the National Guard for the National Guard. I don't know exactly who, if all of them in the path of totality. I don't know. They're afraid. A lot of people. So I've heard a lot of things. It depends on the news source. Depends on what if you're watching YouTube or mainstream media. But they're concerned about a lot of people traveling in to see the total eclipse, and they're worried about because we haven't had borders in the last few years. There's been a lot of people from other countries who don't like us coming in. And I mean, this is stuff that I've heard on the news that we have people, they're afraid that there could be an attack. They're also afraid that we could have power shortages, especially like cell phone towers going out because of all the people. I don't know. I didn't know that was a possibility, but that is some of the concerns that I've heard. The media has hyped it so much. I don't know what the national. Well, so R&W Farmstead, they're afraid of a terror attack. I didn't really want to say that, but that's what it is. They're afraid of you got large population in a small, well, a line. You got a bunch of people right in the same area, and it would be a perfect target. Just like the Twin Towers was a good target because it was a heavily populated, busy place, and that's what they're concerned with. That's why the National Guard, not necessarily like rioting and stuff like that, but a foreign attack on the inside. Empty Homestead, hello. Probably Terry. Earthquake in New York, New Jersey this morning. I saw that. It's like a 4.7. Was that right? Bland's promise. Are we supposed to be worried? I'm totally just staying in. Let me see. I don't want to miss comments because it is very hard to do a live stream by yourself. Not have someone to interact with right next to you, interrupt you. Sometimes that's an excuse. I got interrupted, lost my train of thought. It's hard to have a conversation by yourself. So I do rely heavily on your comments. Go ahead, put them down there. Give me questions, and I'll try to give you answers. I got gas in my vehicles, and that's about it. I went and got feed. I went and got chicken feed and goat feed. I have cattle feed. And tomorrow I need to run by the vet and get Gertie's heart medicine. My dog's heart medicine. I did get heartworm preventative and flea and tick pill for this month. I mean, if something happens, surely it wouldn't be more than a couple of days, maybe a week or two. Hopefully not a month. And if it's beyond that, we're just we'll be hurting. So yeah, I'm gonna fill up the tanks, and I got feed today, got dog food, cat food, gonna swing by the vet tomorrow, pick up the heart medicine for Gertie. She kind of needs it anyway, but like if something does happen and I won't have access to that stuff, I'm not gonna do that. Earthquake in New York, got that. Yes, Paula, I've been watching it at work on TV, and dang, all kinds of stuff on there. Drops, family garden. I just don't want to drive around these foothills with winding roads and all the people on the roads that don't know them. Yeah, that's true. And you're going to have people drinking, just like just like any other big event. I can't read. Vera. Hello, Vera. Cindy, our governor is not calling out the guard. He says they are on call if needed, but sees no reason to panic. They are worried about crowds. I know people who are traveling to see it. Yeah, there's a lot of people traveling to see it. But what I've heard, and that's initially what I thought was it's the crowd, like crowd control. But what I've heard is other countries on the inside might be a threat. Susan Barber, hello. I don't see. I lost my spot. California had two earthquakes today. today. Jan, how big were they? What size were they? I just don't worry about it. I'm 66 and I've seen a lot of things come and go, and it's all in God's hand. It is, Candy, ultimately. Speaking of, you're 66. I'm not 66, but I do have a birthday coming up soon. Too soon. And I was in lghomestead's live stream the other day and said that I was going to have to celebrate my birthday every day this year so that next year's doesn't sneak up on me. I'm getting nervous. Drop says, I'm not going to sweat it. Just stay home and plant. Lorie, do you ever get a chance to rest? You are always busy. Dusk 1962. I nap. I am busy. What strange thing. I'm lazy. I have to make myself work. Being on YouTube does motivate me to get things done that I probably wouldn't normally do. Not in the time frame that I do them in, because I'm on YouTube, either because I need a video or because you guys are watching and you saw how like I've got to get a goat fence up. Got to do it. I've already said something. Now I've put it out on YouTube. Now I've got to get it done pretty quickly. Right now I'm just waiting on the material, and not that like I can't put up fences. It'll be cattle panels, it'll be T-posts and cattle panels. So not too big of a deal. But as soon as I get the material here, and it's a matter of getting the trailer on a truck and going and getting it here, getting the stuff here. But I'll get that done real quickly. If I wasn't on YouTube, it may be something I do, 6 months later or something. But because it's on YouTube and it's already out there, motivates me to get stuff done. But yes, I am busy. And there is a lot that doesn't get done. There's just not enough time in a day. But so things are changing, because you guys know I work a full-time job, but I only work 4 days a week. Well, I am now, Mom, your dog's sitting here barking at me. Sort of. I think she wants to go outside. Anyway, I'm going down to 3 days a week at my work. I am still going to be working, but one of those days will be at home, and so it'll be a lot easier. So I'm really excited about that, because that's where I want to be, at home. I just want electricity because it's getting too hot in South Texas. It got hot here today. It got pretty warm. I was out mowing, and it got pretty warm. Oh, chat just did something. I just got lost. Can y'all hear her dog? Some of the big hotels are canceling rooms on the 8th to help out. Wait. Some of the big hotels are canceling rooms on the 8th to help out down on people along the route to the eclipse. Hey, Ed. I didn't see you come in. Hey, guys. Ed Kirkpatrick is in the house. Go check him out, his channel out. Ed is an awesome storyteller, and he likes to talk about pew-pews. Old ones. Tina Ladybug. Did I say hi to you? I saw you, Tina. Hi, Tina. Dusk says, good for you. I'm so glad that you get to rest. You were doing amazing. Well, I appreciate that. Not everybody thinks so. Guys, you should see some of the comments that get deleted. Or maybe you have. Oh, I got a nasty, nasty email the other day. Oh, my gosh. Susan Barber, Lorie. They're just another number. But I keep telling the little guy I look after, I'm more than halfway to dead, as I'm 58. You don't know if you're halfway to dead. You don't know. Could be tomorrow. I'm here to encourage you. It could be tomorrow. Groans. There I go again. Grounds Family Farm. We have got to do something about this last name. Grounds Family Farm. Grounds rhymes with crowns, right? But it says groans. Groan. S. Oh. Tattletelling on the dog. Dave, she's like, I think she needs something. I think she needs some assistance. She doesn't usually bark. She doesn't, she's real quiet. She kind of sneaks up behind you. And she's sitting in the floor now. She's whining. I bet they're outside. I bet that's what it is. I bet Mom's not even inside. Drops is retiring at the end of the year and then start 3 new companies. Oh, that's not retirement. That's picking up 3 new jobs. I'll be 62 and retired. Still stay busy though. Mom says thumbs up. Terry is in Waco. Oh, okay. So it's Mike. And Jovita dropped Ed Kirkpatrick's link. Well, glad to see you in here, Mike. Bland's Promised Land she says, oh gosh, we've been getting some nasty comments on some of our videos. And I bet you are, because it's probably from your shorts. Is it your long form video or your shorts? Just call her, Mom. People can me turn the camera around and let them see you. No. I think she just didn't know that Mom. I think maybe I don't know what I think. That dog's nuts. Hi from Wyoming. Hello, Linda. Anyway, Bland's Promised Land. Is it like from your shorts or long form content? Which I haven't seen a whole lot of your long form lately. What's up with that? Let's see. Kay Barnes says, hi, Mom. I am down at the bottom. No way. You guys gotta keep it going. Just me here. I'm not like a Mike and Terry. They can bounce off each other. We had some shorts go viral and people have zero manners behind the keyboard. Yeah. I found that when I do shorts and it goes, YouTube is really pushing the shorts out there. That's where I get a lot of the horrible comments, like, just, I don't even, sometimes threatening. Jovita says, Lorie, the keyboard warriors never let up. Well, so one sent me an email the other day right after the expo, and she's probably not in here, but Amy's watching for her name, and if she does come in, we're just going to take care of that. We're just going to nip it in the bud, because it was horrible, a horrible email for no good reason at all. I don't know what goes through people's minds when they take the time to sign into their email and sit down at a keyboard or a phone and type out. And I don't know if she knew me before, but she started out the letter Lorie. I watched your expo video. But she spelled my name wrong. So if she went to my about page and got she had to go to my about page and get my email contact. It has my name there and how to spell it. She spelled it wrong. Usually when people go to, then you guys may spell it wrong in the chat. It doesn't bother me. But usually when I get an email, my name, they spell it right because they've gone to my about page and gotten the information. It's like, oh, that's how you do it. Well, she didn't even bother. She didn't even bother. She was one hateful woman. And I don't know what's going on in her life or what has gone on in her life to cause her to be so dang evil. But bless her heart, she needs help. And if I think about it, if I think about the email, I get mad. You're doing a garden this year. So I don't know. I thought about it. I thought about doing a garden and just not putting it on YouTube and seeing how I do. I don't know. I need to. Yes, I need to do something. I will do something because how do I move forward if I don't do something? I had someone tell me, this is Drops Family Garden. I had someone tell me, I don't know nothing about electrical, blah, blah, blah. Sorry, I'm just an old EE that also did electrician work. Yeah, it was, yeah, some people tell you that you don't know what you're doing. There's no need in telling me that I don't know what I'm doing. Well, okay. So I've had chickens for a few years now, and I've had goats for a few years now, and I may not do it how you do it. But I'm not completely stupid. I mean, like after so long of getting up every day and taking care of the same species, you do learn something. And it's been 4 or 5 years now. Surely I'm not completely, they're alive, right? They're alive and they're producing. But for the most part, if you go to my about page, you'll see that I am the first one to tell you that this is not a how-to channel, that I don't know what I'm doing. You are watching me fail until I figure it out. So yeah. And telling me that I don't know what I'm doing, it irritates me, but not for very long. As long as it's not real hateful, then I'll usually leave it up there, and I may or may not argue with you. I don't know. It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. But this email I got, it was hateful, and it was the worst that I have ever gotten. And I don't, my channel's not very big. It doesn't get a whole lot of views, but it's bad. Am I on the eclipse route? So I'm close, pretty close, and not on the total eclipse, not on the totality path. Keyboard warriors are the worst. If you would exactly, Ed Kirkpatrick wants to know what exactly is my day job. Mr. Kirkpatrick, since it is you asking, and you ask kindly, everybody gets to know. My family owns a residential real estate management company, and actually, my brother and my father have ownership in the real estate that we manage, and I work in the office there. And usually my day is spent in front of a computer, very bored, on QuickBooks and in the bank, and writing checks and paying bills and stuff like that, as well as answering the phone and dealing with customers as they come in if I need to. I also work in the office with my niece and my nephew, and we have a second office in another city that my other nephew works at, and my brother works there. He works there. He's there like part-time. I mean, he's part ownership in the company, but he's not in the office all the time. Sometimes his work is on the computer, on the phone, outside of the office. So that's what I do. I don't sit still well. I don't sit. If I sit all day, I hurt. And then my when I try to do a live stream and you guys see me trying to read the chat, especially if it's on the phone, I've had a day in front of the computer and my eyes are tired. And I have the one eye that's paralyzed. And so it's kind of weaker than the other one anyway. So the other one strains to make up the difference and all of this stuff. And so by the time the day's over, it's very hard for me to read. Right now, I've been home all day. I've been mowing. I've been outside, and I'm on the computer, so that helps. But my eyes are fine today. And so if I sit like I do at the office and come home, I hurt. But if I work, if I unload feed, if I mow, if I weed, whatever, my muscles could be sore the next day depending on what I did and how much of it. But I don't hurt. So Eric been bogged down at work, so shorts have been easier. How do I get rid of what I accidentally did something? Hang on. Okay. No. How do I fix this? Okay. Eric's been bogged down at work, so shorts have been easier for us. Yeah, and you guys are getting a lot of subscribers from those shorts too. And I hope that you're able to get them to watch the long form as well, because that would be awesome. Because I've forgotten what your subscriber count is, but when I went in there the last time, it's like, whoa, what happened? Where have I been? I haven't been gone that long. Drops. People are just terrible. So dumb. Oh yeah, about the electrical thing. Grounds. Yeah, it can get silly. Meg's little house in the country. Hi, Lorie. Just got home and saw you were on. Thank you. And she spelled my name right. Bless your heart is what I say to trolls. It makes them spin faster. Then I block them and move on. Yeah, that's normally, or I get angry, real angry, but just not for very long. But this email, you should have seen it. Paula, people with too much time on their hands and no life of their own. Yeah. People with no control in their life whatsoever. Has to be to try to control everybody else. People that are keyboard warriors never do any research. Ain't that the truth, Jovita? Bland's Promised Land. I'm not that famous. I only get comments, not emails. I get good emails. I get people email me and very friendly for different reasons. Some of them actually, say, I saw you were doing this, and there's this thing that you can buy to make your job a whole lot easier or whatever. Hey, let me send it to you. I've even had that. Or they just wanted to reach out and say hi. I had a woman write me on a card, just a little card, just of encouragement, and mailed it to me, snail mail. I really enjoyed that, and mailed her back. But I do get a lot of, not a lot. I don't get a lot of emails necessarily from subscribers, but when I do, this is the first one that I can think of that wasn't friendly. This one just started and ended friendly. Well, it said, Lorie, I watched your expo video. That was the nicest part of the letter, of the email. Random things I do. Can you tell me how? Can I tell you how to what? Because I'm sure I'm behind here on the chat. Drops. My parents were farmers and ranchers. I grew up that way. Feed this and feed that. How to learn is to try until you get it right, is what I tell my kids. Yes. And I did that again. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes the fastest way to learn is to make mistakes. You're close enough you could drive to totality. I don't want to. I am not going anywhere. I want to be at home. And if it gets dark enough, I'm like, I've forgotten who said it, but I'm like whoever said it before, I'll take a nap. Kelly Clayton, hello. How are you doing? Whistletop Homestead. Hello. Oh, skipped. So where mama got charged for letting her kid walk to school. What? Was he 2? What, 5 miles to school and 5 miles home every day? Then I had farm chores before and after school. When did it become against the law? It's not. Like, unless maybe he was 2, then there may be laws in place. I don't know. Kelly was on Lister's Live today. I'm not going to wear shorts just to get subscribers. I'm not going to wear shorts just to get subscribers. I'm not going to ask. You're not going to wear shorts, and I'm not going to ask. Oh, I think, okay, I get it. I'm slow. I get it. Talking about video shorts videos. Okay, get it. After a day of mowing and working outside, sit in a hot tub with Epsom salt. Okay, so I guess I need to clarify. The mowing is on a riding mower. As a matter of fact, today's mowing was on Dad's mower. He let me borrow his mower, and he got one of them like commercial size, 0-turn big mowers. Lots of speed and lots of fun. I haven't hunted elk or moose in 30 years. Must have missed something there. Haven't had to deal with much negativity yet. Blessing of being a tiny channel, I guess. Yeah, so the first time that I had a nasty comment, it was like, I've hit it big. I don't know how many subscribers you have, but it really doesn't take many to start getting them. It has to hit the right. It takes a video getting out to the right people, I guess. Playing some taters. All the animals like taters. And actually, I got some sweet potatoes the other day. And I bought blueberry. What is it, a bush? Vine? What is it? Bush. It'd be a bush. If you had to deal with people's should I read this? If you have to deal with people's pronouns, then they'd be able to handle my adjectives. Dave. Okay, that's funny. I love the complainers and the keyboard warriors. They can't help. They have a disability. The Susan, you're talking about the big mowers look like fun. They are. Living in abundant grace. Jovita, I envy that. I am the world's worst about getting anything in the mail. Oh, I skipped some. So sometimes you're going along and all of a sudden your chat's moved on you. Buy some taters, got that. Hopper popper. I think we're talking about rabbits. I love the complainers. Hey, Lorie Gentry, I sent homemade Christmas card in the snail mail. I got a few Christmas cards this year. I got a few last year too. Susan, I love to send Christmas cards through the mail. It's so nostalgic. Paula, is that why Cassie got on the warpath, Lorie? So it has part of it, I guess. My understanding is I wasn't the only one that received an email or a comment or something. But I don't know what everybody else said, and I don't know how many, and I don't know who. They might have told me, but I wasn't hearing it. I was into what was going on in my life. But yeah, it was part of it. I am great now that I caught a live of yours. Kelly. It skipped again. Jeez. Here I'm on a roll, and then I do something like that. Pam Cooley is up in here. Luckily, we have had a couple of bad. We've only had a couple of bad ones. Are they emails or comments? It's possible. The first time I got an offer was for a video game, and I told them, you are barking up the wrong tree. I don't play video games. Are you talking about what are you talking about? Are you talking about Ed, are you talking about like a collaboration offer from a business? Because I had one. I've had them offer like businesses send me email and wanting to sponsor a video for me to advertise like purses and makeup, and I'm like, have you ever seen any of my videos? I don't even respond to those. It's like, I don't know. Oh man, it jumped. Can y'all? I think you guys should. I think you guys should change your last name to Groans, because Groans, like GROWN. That is grown. Just saying. Just playing. Don't send me a nasty email. Jody Young. I am well. Susan said, sorry, got to go. Time for Bible study. Have a great see you all next time. Next great Bible study's good. Good reason to leave. Good night, Susan. Paula, I did laugh at Cassie's comment because she don't mince her words. Mince? I don't know that word. I don't. I'm thinking about random things I do. Says, I'm thinking about changing my channel name to Grumpy Old Georgia Man. Might get views just by the name. I don't know. Linda, all you can do is your best and keep learning. Wife doesn't wear makeup. So waste of money. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Kelly says, I have one purse and a nice outfit for a service. Other than that, I wear jeans and a t-shirt. Right now, like, I don't even have like a nice outfit. Everything's jeans and t-shirts or shorts or whatever. Like, I don't even. If I go to church, it's jeans and t-shirts. Just the way I roll. Brown, crown, drown, frown. Just follow that pattern. We answer to anything. So you answer the groans, right? Like, just follow that pattern. That's funny. It says, Dean, that's me, grumpy old Georgia man. K Barnes, God doesn't care what clothes we wear. Isn't that the truth? I don't go to. Right now, I don't have a church that I attend. But I don't go, even when I did. I don't go on Christmas and Easter because of all that. Amy at Living in Abundant Grace. Well, if I die, you can come to my funeral in jeans and a t-shirt. Amy, I'd rather not come to a funeral, if you don't mind. Hang in there a little bit longer. I think the rapture's coming up pretty soon. We will for you and a lot of other people who pronounce it that way. Tina, hello, Lori, and everyone else. Tina Reese. Is it Reese? Reese, Rice, Reese. I think it's Reese. Gotta run, need to feed the fam. Have a wonderful weekend. I think I will. Thank you. Random things I do, Ed. We call you the guitar man. He's the storyteller. K Barnes, I wear jeans and boots. Don't matter what holiday, just saying. Yeah. Okay, got it right the first time. Reese. Tina Reese. I will try to remember that. It is 45 minutes into it. Is this a good time for me to remind you guys about the affiliate links in the description below? Just saying. And now that I've said that, I'm at the bottom of the chat. Are we done? Y'all got something? Because I ain't got nothing. Told you about my new situation at work, which I don't have to go into work as much. And grounds going live in 30 minutes. Hey, yeah, grounds are going live in 30 minutes. That'd be a good place to go when you leave here. What? Oh, Kelly. Good as time as any. How's the dogs? I thought you were saying it's a good time to end it. And then there's how's the dogs? Lynn, hello from Alberta, Canada. Love watching you, and I love that you watch me. I love that you love to watch me. Yeah, you're welcome, Ed. How's the dogs? You're talking about the two pups that showed up, I suppose. They are doing good. I need oh, good time for the affiliate links. I see. I need to get a fence up where I can keep Maggie outside. Maggie jumps the one that's there. It's a 4-foot fence. It also is bent. It's the chain link and the bar up top is bent. And that's where she's been jumping over. I haven't seen her jump over any other part of the fence, but that doesn't mean that she can't or won't. So I need to get at least a 5-foot fence. Then those dogs would be doing a lot better because Maggie has to stay inside and I don't like it. Chester's outside. Chester doesn't get out and Chester gets along with everybody. Maggie gets along with everybody. She irritates people because she plays really rough. But she plays so rough and she's just playing that none of the dogs have really get on to her. They tolerate her. I don't even know where I was going. Oh, so I can put her outside with anybody like Tucker and Caleb. I can't put them together because they'll fight. I have to keep them separated. But so the new dogs, Maggie and Chester, they will they get along with everybody. Dandy gets along with everybody. So I need a life would be better with a taller fence, I guess. Even though it's 7 dogs. And I went and bought flea and tick medicine the other day. So I don't give them flea and tick medicine during the winter. And so it's been a while since I bought any of that. And so I was buying for 6 dogs. Then these 2 dogs showed up. That was 8 dogs. And then Tara had to be put down. And so now it's 7 dogs. So, but I hadn't bought the flea and tick stuff. I just been doing the heartworm preventative for all the dogs. And which isn't cheap, but a month ago, I went in to buy the flea and tick for 7 dogs, and it was about $100 more than I thought it would be. Over $100 more than I thought it would be. Those stupid pills have gone up $10, at least $10 more per pill. And that was without the heartworm medicine, heartworm preventative rather, not heartworm medicine. And so I found another vet that sells different products that makes it cheaper than where I bought it this last time, but it is still ridiculous. It is still ridiculous. I know everything is going up, but I didn't expect that at all. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, everything else is going up. Let's raise this. I don't know. It was ridiculous. But you have to have flea and tick preventative out here where we are. There's just too many ticks. Drop says I charge good consultant fees, so I really don't have to work and have no debt. That's good. Oh, these chumps, nothing. Kelly says, if I lived closer, I'd become help for a meal. You would not help for my cooking. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's time to build a series of dog kennels. So you say that like I'm going to make a habit of taking dogs in. I just need just a little bit taller fence. I wonder if I could trick them. You know how I did the goats? Some of you may not know. Here a while back, if you go, I don't know how long. With the black and white goat, the black and white buck was jumping the fence, and the Nigerian dwarf buck. And how I fixed him is I took fence. Where's the camera? I took fence. Like y'all, this is gonna hurt. There's the fence, and I took another piece of fence and kind of wired it higher than this fence and attached it to this fence, and just made him think. I mean, it's taller, but all he had to do is jump on it and it would bend over. Maybe I can do that with the dogs, but it kept him in. He doesn't jump the fence anymore. Remember, I started advertising him on Facebook and Craigslist. Like I needed to get rid of him because I couldn't keep him in, and that fixed it. I wonder if that would work with the dogs. I'm glad they get along too. Those cats cost me too much money. Oh yeah. I have 4 cats too. I had to get the flea and tick for the 4 cats too. Am I wearing contacts? No. You would cook. I need to get my cats for the health checkups. I am dreading the bill. How many cats do you have? Because it is so, and then they changed the laws where you can't go to the feed store and get like basic antibiotics, for livestock, for goats, and for cattle and horses. And so the other thing that they changed was the vet that I was going to. They said that there was a new law that you had to get your dogs tested for heartworms yearly, even though you have them on the regular heartworm preventative every month, or depending on what product you have, they get the monthly, and I don't know if there's a 3 month, but there is a 6 month injection. I think that there's a 3 month pill. Anyway, as long as, you're supposed to have them on preventative. They said, even though you have them on preventative, there's a new law that you have to come in and have them tested every year. So when I went this last time and got heartworm preventative and flea and tick pills for the animals, no, it was just the flea and tick pills. Anyway, it wasn't time for the heartworm preventative when I went in for the flea and tick pills. The girl up front told me that the next time that I would come in for the heartworm preventative, I would have to get, I think it was Eddie, tested for heartworms, because it's been over a year since I've had him tested. And it's like, thank you, Lisa, for becoming a member. Anyway, it said it's a new law. They can't prescribe us the preventative unless you're getting them tested yearly. And I mean, that's ridiculous. Like that is ridiculous. So I went to another vet with my what would she be? She's my nephew's wife. That would be my niece-in-law. What would that be? My niece? I don't know. She works at another vet there in town, and they said that it is that there's no law, that it's good practice, that they would recommend that you get them tested yearly, but that there's not a new law in effect. So I don't know. But I went to them and got and got the heartworm preventative because I had just bought the flea and tick pill and paid over $100 more than I thought I would. Like I wasn't asking her how much that they were when I went in. I do this all the time. I've had these dogs for, I mean, well, except for Maggie and Chester, you know, Tucker's 2, but Caleb, he's 4 or 5, and Dandy's 6, 7, 8. Gertie and Eddie, they're 12. Tara, she's not here, but she was 8 or 9. I don't know. So, but I've been doing this for a while, right? I wasn't expecting that much. So I didn't ask. They just, I gave them the list of the dogs and they bagged it up and said, okay, it'll be almost $400. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. And so anyway, I still use that vet. But for the heartworm preventative and the flea and tick treatment, I have moved them over to another vet just for that. Yeah, that was a lot of talking, and I really don't know where I was and all that. You have nice eyes. Well, thank you, Kelly. And one Scott, hi. Jan's like, not at all. I had to put cages up for 3 of my dogs. But what did you do with them? Like they just stayed in, like what size cages? I don't want to like leave them in. And now Maggie and Chester will kennel because I do rotate the dogs and move dogs around from the inside to the outside, and with the goats and all that. I have trained Maggie and Chester to kennel. Dandy will kennel as well. Caleb and Tucker won't like, yeah, I can't say go get in the kennel and they'll go get in the kennel, but I can lead them to it and get them in there. They won't fight. They know what's up. They know that I will fight them to get them in. I have 2 cats, but vet changes have gone up. Charges, my bad. See, it's getting late. I have 2 cats, but vet charges have gone up around here, and I am low income. Well, I wasn't low income until I went to the vet. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Oh, heck, now I know Oklahoma was cheaper. That acted like it was gonna die on me. Used to get my dogs checked yearly for over 16 years. That's not new here. So, Candy, is it a law that you have to get your dogs checked yearly? So I missed some treatments, and I don't remember what was going on. There was something going on in my life, and I missed some treatments on the dogs. And Dandy and Caleb ended up getting heartworms, and I had to have them treated. And I actually put a couple of videos out about that. Y'all should check that out. But I tested all the dogs then. And it was, out of 6 at the time, 6 dogs, 2 of them had heartworms, and I had to get them treated. And then I got everybody back on heartworm preventative, and they've been on it ever since. Well, Gertie has been having problems with coughing and breathing. And so recently I've had her tested for heartworms twice within the last 6 months. It turns out she has an enlarged heart. But we wanted to make sure that there weren't heartworms because the other 2 had contracted heartworms. So we know it's out there. We know it's out there out here. So Gertie has been tested recently. But when Eddie and Gertie, when Dandy and Caleb got heartworms, we had them all tested. And so it's been over a year for Eddie. Maggie and Chester just recently got tested and got put on preventative. Let's see, what does that leave? Dandy should be having a test coming up soon then. But that should be a choice. My cat Dorothy Dorothy for her. Yeah. What kind of surgery? Is she old? I remember when you could not go to the feed store and get all that stuff out of it. Oh, you remember when you could go to the feed store and get all that stuff out of it. The heartworm preventative, you talking about that? My vet, it is, but not in the state. So at the vet, Candy, you have to be checked yearly. Have a good evening, everyone. Got to go. I'm looking forward to another video, Lorie. I will try to get those out, or try to get one out Sunday. I filmed today. Some things happened, and I don't know how well that I filmed. I used the new camera. Some things happened that I hadn't planned on. So hopefully Sunday, if everything turns out okay on the video and the camera, hopefully. One Scott, I get all of my supplies at my local farm store. I won't pay for vet unless emergency. But I don't know where you are, Scott, but we can't buy any of this stuff at the farm store. We can't buy antibiotics. We can't buy heartworm preventative. Can't buy any of that over the counter at the farm store. They have it, but it's prescription. You have to have a prescription from a vet. Sending prayers for Kelly, for Dorothy. She is 6 and has a tumor on her ear. So 6 is not that bad. Just I know you're concerned, and we do need to pray for you in that area, definitely for that cat. But just hopefully there's comfort in knowing that that's not old. And Greg's dog, Tara, had 2 tumors removed from her at right about that age. So, and it was fine. Linda's leaving, taking a break, getting ready for the grounds live. Okay, Ed, see you. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. It's been an hour and 3 minutes. I am going to get off of here. Thank you guys for coming in, and you should go check out the grounds. Growns, GROWNS. Is it family farm? Does anybody have that link? Check out the grounds and let them know you come from this channel if you do. Random things to do. Coco, my cat, lived to be, and I can't see because the heart's in the way. 22. That's old. That's old. I've got to go. Check out the grounds. I think it's Family Farm. Oh, go look for them. Bye.